The Indiana Fever
have officially released
Kyra Lambert,
and her time on the Indiana Fever has gone.
This means Caitlin Clark's return is sooner rather than later.
CC coming back.
Caitlin Clark could be returning this week after all.
The Indiana Fever just made a desperate move, cutting Kyra Lambert, and all signs point to Caitlin Clark's return. But are they protecting her or rushing her back? Drop a comment if you're 100% for Caitlin. Let's make it clear she's the star this league needs.
Ali Rowe did say on an ESPN broadcast that they're waiting for there to be a significant break in the schedule for them to start ramping Caitlin Clark.
The Indiana Fever just shocked fans by releasing guard Kyra Lambert.
There is some moving and shaking going on in the Indiana Fever organization because they have definitely let go of a player.
A player who barely touched the floor, logging only seconds of game action before being cut. Signed on a short hardship deal, Lambert was supposed to bring depth, while Caitlin Clark recovered from her injury. But now, she's gone almost as quickly as she arrived.
Maybe because Caitlin is back, without giving her some minutes to play. That was a pointless signing. She played 4.2 seconds for the Fever. Hold on, is it time? CC coming back.
This sudden move has fans asking one big question. Why now? The answer seems clear. The Fever are clearing the way for Caitlin Clark's comeback.
This means Caitlin Clark's return is sooner rather than later.
Under WNBA hardship rules, once Clark is healthy enough to return, the team has to release one of their fill-in players. Odyssey Sims earned her minutes and proved valuable.
The Fever only had to release one of the two players between Odyssey Sims and Kyra Lambert once Caitlin Clark was back.
Lambert, on the other hand, never got the chance, and that's why she's the odd one out.
Indiana Fever have officially released Kyra Lambert, and her time on the Indiana Fever has gone.
Kyra Lambert has been released by the Fever. Now, it could mean that Caitlin Clark might be coming back, but it also could mean that they're looking for somebody else. Who knows? Or she just wasn't working out. Who knows? But I can say that if Caitlin Clark is coming back, they have to send somebody off packing, and sending Kyra packing.
But here's the real story. This wasn't just about trimming the roster. This was about desperation. The Fever are clinging to a playoff spot. The pressure is sky high, and fans know it. Without Caitlin, the season is slipping away. Releasing Lambert is the front office's signal that their superstar is close.
Kyra Lambert has been released by the Fever.
Very close.
The Indiana Fever released Kyra Lambert.
Kyra Lambert has been released, and this could mean a few things. One being Caitlin Clark coming back earlier than we thought. CC coming back.
While the Fever cut Kyra Lambert to clear roster space, another storyline makes this situation even more urgent. Sophie Cunningham's injury.
Fever fans speculating what's the deal with Sophie Cunningham's injury. Monday came and went. No update.
Kyra Lambert being released means another signing, Caitlin coming back, or hopefully Sophie is okay.
In the recent game against Connecticut, Sophie went down holding her right knee after contact. Early analysis from doctors suggested it could be anything from an MCL sprain to a kneecap issue. The good news? It likely wasn't an ACL tear.
Sophie Cunningham's injury, which we still don't have the word on, she's getting an MRI, or she did probably already get the MRI.
First, of course, we're dealing with a right knee injury for Cunningham, and this is going to be contact. Of course, the player for Connecticut is going to fall into the outside of her right knee, and what that's most likely going to do, we can't exactly see her foot position down here, but I think what this is causing is a forced valgus load from the outside of Cunningham's knee, pushing it inward.
So basically too much strain on the knee from the outside.
But still, any knee injury this late in the season is serious. Sophie has been one of Indiana's toughest competitors this year. On the court, with her scoring and defense, and off the court, with her fire and personality. Losing her, even temporarily, creates a huge void. And that's why the spotlight turns back to Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark coming back, or hopefully Sophie is okay.
The Fever are already leaning heavily on Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, but without Cunningham, their depth shrinks fast. And now the pressure grows to bring Caitlin back, maybe earlier than she should be. Remember, Caitlin isn't just another player. She's averaging nearly 17 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds per game, leading the league in playmaking while carrying the Fever's offense. Fans are asking the tough question: are the Fever willing to risk Caitlin's long-term health just to survive the playoff race?
Don't want them to rush her back due to them, losing Sophie.
Cutting Lambert wasn't just about roster math. It was a clear sign that the team is desperate, and Sophie's injury only doubles that desperation.
I want Caitlin Clark to come back maybe 2 to 3 games before the playoff. I think bringing her back when the playoffs start might be ill-advised.
The biggest question on every fan's mind is simple: when will Caitlin Clark finally return?
This is telling us Caitlin Clark's coming back.
According to reports during ESPN's broadcast, the Fever had been waiting for this exact stretch of the schedule, an extended 5-day break, to ramp Caitlin back up into practice.
Ali Rowe did say on an ESPN broadcast that they're waiting for there to be a significant break in the schedule for them to start ramping Caitlin Clark.
Target dates that were floated included August 22nd, 24th, or 26th, all realistic windows for her long-awaited comeback.
If Caitlin was to return, I don't think she should come back against the Link.
And now, with the Fever officially cutting Kira Lambert, the timing lines up almost perfectly. Think about it. Once Caitlin is cleared, the Fever were required to release one of their hardship signings. Odyssey Sims has been logging heavy minutes and proving her worth, even playing over 40 minutes in a recent matchup. That left Lambert as the clear cut. The message? Indiana is making room, and the countdown to Caitlin's return has already started.
This is letting me know that we're getting somewhere with Caitlin Clark possibly coming back.
But this isn't just about one team making a roster move. This is about the future of the league. Caitlin Clark is the WNBA's most valuable star, not just for her points and assists, but for what she represents. Every game she plays draws national headlines, sells out arenas, and boosts TV ratings. Sponsors line up, fans travel hours, and celebrities like Taylor Swift have even been rumored.
New PR predictions, but I have one for Taylor Swift. She is going on the podcast of her professional athlete boyfriend, and she typically brings friends or collaborators to his football game. Who did she bring last season that is also a showgirl? Caitlin Clark. I think Taylor Swift is going to be at the Indiana Fever game on August 22nd. And this might be a hot take, but that would be perfectly in line with when Caitlin Clark is coming back from injury.
To be eyeing her games.
Oh, rumors of Taylor Swift potentially showing up to an Indiana Fever game. No way Taylor Swift's going to show up and watch Caitlin Clark sit on the bench.
The league knows it, and the Fever know it too. Without Caitlin, the entire momentum of the season feels different. Still, there's a dangerous side to this story. The Fever are fighting for their playoff lives, sitting around the 6th seed in the standings.
The Fever is currently moved back to 6th. They had dropped over the weekend to 7th, but they moved back to 6th, which lead me to believe Caitlin Clark come back.
A few bad losses, and they could tumble out of contention. That urgency creates the temptation to rush Caitlin back before her groin injury is fully healed.
The Indiana Fever have been playing through the 2025 season under head coach Stephanie White. Indiana is led by Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and several other stars. While they have one of the best rosters in the league, they've been missing Clark. Clark has missed a majority of the season, currently working through a groin injury.
Fans remember her last game, July 16th against the Connecticut Sun, when she was on fire, guiding Indiana to a 3-game win streak. Since then, it's been a month of waiting, watching, and wondering.
The last time Clark was on the floor was a matchup against the Connecticut Sun on July 16th, while the Fever were on a 3-game win streak. It's been over a month at this point. This is insane.
Now, as whispers grow louder, it looks like the Fever are preparing to roll the dice. But here's the truth. Caitlin Clark deserves better. She deserves to come back on her terms, healthy, strong, and ready to dominate. Not as a Band-Aid for a desperate team.
By the time she's cleared, if we're in a playoff spot, let's bring her back. By the time she's cleared, if we've already fallen out of the playoff standings and have nothing to play for, why even risk her health?
Because when Caitlin Clark is at full strength, she doesn't just change games. She changes the entire WNBA.
Hopefully, Caitlin just wait until maybe 3 games. If you have to come back, 4 games. But keep it within that range. Don't try to play all 10, all 9, however many we have left now. Don't try to play all the games left. Just a few to get you going, and then let's get you into the playoffs.
Caitlin Clark's return isn't just a Fever story. It's the biggest moment the entire WNBA is waiting for.
This means Caitlin Clark return is sooner rather than later. Caitlin Clark could be returning this week after all.
Indiana Fever have officially released Kyra Lambert, and her time on the Indiana Fever has gone.
The roster cuts, the injury drama, the playoff chase. It all points to one thing. The league's brightest star is on the verge of stepping back onto the court. But what do you think? Is this a smart move by Indiana? Or are the Fever pushing Caitlin back too soon?
Would you even bring Caitlin Clark back for this season? Would you try to salvage whatever left of this season that we have? Or would you rather her just ride it out, continue to rehab, continue to rest, continue to let that soft tissue heal?
Drop your thoughts in the comments and show your support if you're 100% Team Caitlin. And if you love keeping up with every breaking update, make sure you like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. This is WNBA Spark, your home for everything Caitlin Clark and the WNBA. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.